Dave, do you want to talk us through the game?
Yeah, as you say, it's been a tough weekend. It's the second time we've been down to play Guildford on their court, and both times they've given a really, really strong performance. And obviously, this is not the Guildford Heat that started the season. This is a Guildford Heat that's a genuine playoff contender, and they played like it. We are in obviously our first season in the BBL, and despite the fact that people warned me about how tough it would be, we were still very optimistic when we came in. But recent talks with people from Worcester and people from Plymouth who sort of came in the years 6-7 years ago, they had a really tough time in their first seasons as well. The one thing I'm proud about my team is no matter, regardless of what goes on in a game, we do keep trying to play to the end. We do trying to keep trying to play basketball. And I guess, you know, the difference between the two teams tonight was the ability of people to score. And that's pretty much the way the situation is every game. But it's something we know exists, we're working on it, and we'll keep playing until the very last ball of the season.
Because you actually had the lead 22-20 at the end of the first quarter. Was that, and then the Heat really seemed to turn it around from there. Was that something they did, or was that a combination of things?
I think it was more what they did. They switched up to a zone, they switched up a little bit of press. They denied us the opportunities to run our man-to-man plays, which you know we were running pretty well. They were overplaying a lot, and we got a lot of layups by backcut into the basket, and they took all that away from us. And you know, for a while it did knock us out of our rhythm. But they're a strong team in depth, and some of the starters who I thought hadn't started particularly strongly for Guildford in the way they normally do. Really came on strong during that game. And obviously since we last played here, Drew Lasker couldn't play the last time we were down, he was injured, and I think he'd only just signed Frank Holmes. And that's a significant contribution to the Guildford programme.
Okay, thank you, Dave.
Okay, cheers.